Hi everyone and welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Monday 24th of September with me, Richard Paymark, Alice at Hantec Markets. Looking at cable, which has been a real volatile number in the last few days. You've had that Brexit summit or the EU summit in Salzburg where Theresa May was trying to get her Brexit version of the plan through Chequers agreement. Doesn't seem to have been successful, certainly not looking at that candlestick on Friday anyway, with sterling significantly sold off on Friday afternoon, as it seems as though that the EU pretty much rejected that proposal. But the reaction to that candlestick will be key now. How do the bulls react? Well, they've actually come back in on Monday morning and pretty much thought that it's a buying opportunity. It's interesting because I think that there is still a sort of a suggestion that there could be a move that will eventually result in a deal. It's going to be the traditional Euro or EU 11th hour deal is likely, but it's interesting that traders have come in and bought it. They haven't sold sterling outright this morning as the sort of move towards a no deal has increased, but it's interesting that we've seen that move. The other factor in this whole mix is the fact that the Labour Party, the UK Labour Party, is now sort of plumping towards a second referendum, which again increases the prospect of the UK staying in the European Union. So it's how do you read this one is really interesting. But anyway, technically speaking, you're still recovering with the fact that you've got higher lows and the fact that you've unwound back towards that breakout level at 30.45 area. Today's low 30.55. See here on the hourly chart where that is a basis of support now, rallying off that point. And how does the market now respond? Because obviously it's underneath all these moving averages on the hourly chart, but if it can start to sort of push back above this band of resistance, which is sort of 31.20 towards 32, sort of 100 pips worth of resistance really towards 32.15. If it can start to sort of build back above that, then that would be, again, the outlook looking pretty positive again. But obviously the reaction to this negative candle is crucial. This big, strong bear candle, if it starts to close lower again and break that 30.55 area support, I think that would start to sort of improve, increase the possibility of a retracement back to 28 figure. But for now, the bulls have held on. They've come back in on Monday and sort of supported sterling, but will that support continue? Near-term momentum indicators have rolled over, but nothing too decisive in terms of corrective signals quite yet. But lots of volatility is likely on sterling, I think, in the coming days and weeks ahead. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later.